So the continuation of the previous lecture. This lecture is about the structure organization of the components and reactions of the takes place by these components of the respiratory chain, or you can say that electron transport chain. So in this, you are going to learn about the component 2, the complex 2 of the electron transport chain. As the electron transport chain is made up of by the order of the four complexes, right? So these four complexes are arranged in order by the increasing of redox potential. So it has the four complexes. We will study in detail in this lecture about the complex 2. As the complex 2, it takes up the that's complex 2 is also the membrane bound enzyme for the Krebs cycle or the TCA cycle. So it converts the succinate to fumarate, and as a result, this complex 2 gets reduced, right? So this complex 2 is also known as succinate dehydrogenase. This complex 2 is known as succinate dehydrogenase, as the name indicates that it causes the dehydrogenation reaction for the succinate and converts it into the fumarate. So how the structural organization of the complex 2 is? That complex 2 is composed of which components? That in complex 2, there is the FAD. Okay, FAD is covalently present inside the complex 2. So during the reactions, as I told you, that complex 2 is a membrane bound, also a membrane bound enzyme for the citric acid cycle. This is the only enzyme that is membrane bound for the citric acid cycle or TCA cycle, Krebs cycle. So this enzyme is also known as succinate dehydrogenase because it causes the dehydrogenation reaction for the succinate, and as a result, FAD will get reduced. Okay, FAD, तो succinate जब fumarate में convert होगा, then as a result FAD will get reduced into the FADH2, right? So FADH2, and then FADH2 will transfer its electron to the iron sulfur centers present in the complex 2, and then finally these electrons will be taken up by the coenzyme 2. Okay, that's a carrier that it will carry the electrons from the complex 2 and will be taken to the complex 3. Because तो carry करेगा लेके जाएगा complex 3 के पास, right? So this coenzyme Q, as a result, what will be the end product of this complex 2? That the end product of the complex 2 will be that the electrons will be transported to the coenzyme Q, right? So coenzyme Q will take up these electrons and will be reduced to the reduced coenzyme Q. The overall reaction is that FADH2, right? It will transfer its electron, and these will be taken up by the coenzyme Q, and then as a result this FADH will again oxidize. ठीक है, आपके पास FAD फिर से oxidize हो जाएगा. Then this FAD will be ready to get involved in the different oxidation reactions and different metabolic processes. ठीक है, वहां पे वापस से जाएगा and it will be ready to cause the oxidation reduction reactions here, right? So different metabolic reactions होंगे, oxidation reactions होंगे, वहां पे फिर से reduce हो जाएंगे and will again come to the electron transport chain for the purpose of the generation of the energy, right? So as a result क्या होगा? So this FAD will get oxidized, and as a result this coenzyme Q will get reduced, right? So ubiquinone will be reduced to ubiquinol, right? Okay. So this FAD, this complex 2, is also made up of 4 polypeptide chains. It is composed of 4 polypeptide chains, and it contains the FAD, and there are the iron sulfur centers, right? So iron sulfur centers are also present that will transfer the electrons to the ubiquinone, the coenzyme Q. So this is the structure for the complex 2. That complex 2, it consists of FAD and 3 iron sulfur centers, and there is also cytochrome B is also present. Okay, so what will be the reaction that when they succinate from the Krebs cycle? Okay, so succinate was converted into the fumarate. As a result, this FAD, that is the structural component for this complex 2, as compared to, if we compare this complex 2 with the complex 1, as compared to this, in the complex 1, the structural component was FMN. Okay, उसमें भी iron sulfur centers थे, but the structural component was the flavin mononucleotide, and that was reduced to the flavin mono FMNH2. But in this case, in this complex 2, there is FAD, okay, flavin adenine dinucleotide, right? So this flavin adenine dinucleotide is reduced to the FADH2. Okay, so succinate, the electrons are taken and the hydrogens are taken up by this FAD and will be reduced to the FADH2, right? So now this FADH2 will transport its electrons to these iron sulfur centers. Okay, it will pass through these iron, and these will get reduced, and as a result, these electrons will be taken up by the and there is other component cytochrome B. Okay, these electrons will be transported to cytochrome B, and then cytochrome B will transfer its electrons to the ubiquinone, and ubiquinone will be reduced to the ubiquinol, and this ubiquinol will take its electron to the complex 3. So this is how the electrons are transported in an order, okay, in a series of reaction in an order from the towards the increasing potential. Okay, from negative redox potential, they are moving towards the positive redox potential. Okay, so no, these iron sulfur centers, what is the significance? That iron sulfur center, when it is present in reduced form, it will be having the charge of 2 plus. Okay, this Fe3 plus आपके पास जो iron sulfur center में present है, it will take up the electrons and it will be reduced to Fe2 plus, right? जब अपने electron, when it transfers its electron to the cytochrome B, then what will happen? When it after the removal of the electrons, क्योंकि जब अपने electrons दे देगा, okay, then it will be again become oxidized, and oxidized form of the iron is Fe3 plus, right? So this is the overall reaction for the complex 2. That complex 2 is also known as succinate coenzyme Q reductase, right? Because succinate is going to reduce this coenzyme Q. Okay, this coenzyme Q will receive the electrons and the hydrogens from the matrix. ठीक है, तो ये आपके पास क्या बन जाएगा, reduce बन जाएगा. So that's why this complex 2 is known as succinate, because the succinate is the provider of the electrons, and the coenzyme Q, because this gets oxidized and to fumarate, and the electrons taken up by the coenzyme Q. Okay, so that's why this complex 2 is known as succinate coenzyme Q reductase. Okay. Then succinate is converted into the fumarate, electrons taken up by this FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide. Then FAD from this electrons will be transported to the that will become FADH2, okay, and FADH2 it will be transport the electron to these iron sulfur centers. Okay, there are 3 iron sulfur centers. It will transport its electrons to these by passing these iron sulfur centers. Then finally these electrons will be taken up by this cytochrome B. Okay, cytochrome B electrons को accept करेगा. Then from cytochrome B, these electrons will be taken up by this coenzyme Q. ठीक है, it will accept the hydrogen from the matrix, and आपके पास क्या हो जाएगा, reduced हो जाएगा. This ubiquinol will be reduced into the ubiquinol, right? And then this coenzyme Q, this reduced, will approach to the complex 3. So as compared to the complex 1, as जब complex 1 से electrons transport होते हैं to the, when the electrons are taken up by the coenzyme Q from the complex 1, then what happens कि आपके पास जो है energy जो है is used for the pumping of protons. ठीक है, जो energy liberate होती है वो क्या करती है कि ये protons को pump करती है. From the complex 1, protons are transported to the intermembrane space, but in case of complex 2, no protons is transported. Okay, complex 2 does not transport the electrons from the matrix to the intermembrane space. Okay, इसमें आपके पास क्या होता है, complex 2 में protons जो है वो आपके पास transfer नहीं होते हैं. No protons are transferred in case of complex 2. As the complex 2 and these electron transport chain are present inside the inner mitochondrial membrane. So this complex 2 is a membrane bounded and is also the part of the Krebs cycle, right? So for succinate, it converts the succinate into fumarate, and as a result, the FADs get reduced to FADH2, which is the part of the complex 2, because it's covalently bound to this complex 2, right? So the 2 electrons are transported from the FADH2 to the iron sulfur centers, and राइट, हमेशा आपके पास जैसे NAD था, ठीक है, कॉम्प्लेक्स 1 में द NADH वो भी अपने 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ट्रांसफर कर रहा था कॉम्प्लेक्स 1 के FMN सेंटर था वहां पे. ठीक है, देन FMN से आयरन सल्फर सेंटर में ट्रांसफर हो रहा था. सेम लाइक फॉर द कॉम्प्लेक्स 2, the 2 electrons, ठीक है, 2 electrons will be transported to the FAD and then FADH2, ठीक है, and then from the FADH2, 2 electrons will be transported to the iron sulfur centers, and from the iron sulfur centers will transport to the site. There are 3 iron sulfur centers present in the complex 2, ठीक है, 2 electrons होंगे, और इसी तरह से these 2 electrons will be will transported to cytochrome B, and from the cytochrome B it will be taken up by the coenzyme Q, that it will be reduced to the ubiquinol and will be transported to the complex 3, right? So iron sulfur center and these 2 electrons will be transported to the cytochrome B, ठीक है, and then will be transported to the coenzyme Q. and then coenzyme Q will take up these 2 electrons to the complex 3. So the overall reaction for the complex 1 and for the complex 2 is summarized here. That in case of that, we will discuss the differences for the complex 1 and for the complex 2. That complex 1 is known as NADH coenzyme Q reductase because it's going to take up the electrons from the NADH, and always 2 electrons will be transported at one time, right? And for the complex 2 is also known as succinate coenzyme Q reductase because it's going to take up the electrons from the succinate. Okay. In case of complex 1, the structural component is the FMN, which will get reduced to FMNH2, while in case of this complex 2, the structural component is the FAD that will be reduced to the FADH2. In the complex 1, the electrons are transported to the iron sulfur centers, and then from the iron sulfur centers, these are taken up by the coenzyme Q. Okay? But when the electrons are transported from the iron sulfur centers to the coenzyme Q, what will happen? That it generates the energy for the proton pump. Okay, so it's a proton pump. It will transfer the 4 protons from inside the matrix to the intermembranous space, right? But in case of complex 2, when the electrons are 2 electrons, okay, so when 2 electrons are transported from FAD to iron sulfur center, and they are in complex 1 there are 6 iron sulfur centers, but in case of complex 2 there are 3 iron sulfur centers. Okay, then from these iron sulfur centers, then it will be given to the cytochrome B, and then from cytochrome B, these electrons will be taken up by the coenzyme Q. And the other difference is that in complex 2 there is no proton transfer. ठीक है, आपके पास complex 1 से 4 protons transfer होंगे जब यहाँ से electrons coenzyme Q में transfer होंगे, but in case of complex 2, when the transfer of electrons to the when the electrons are accepted by the coenzyme Q, then the protons are there is the no transfer of protons by the complex 2. The complex 2 does not transport any protons from the matrix to the intermembranous space for the purpose of proton gradient, electrochemical gradient, and chemiosmotic process. For that purpose, complex 1, complex 3, and complex 4 is involved, but only the complex 2 from the electron transport chain is not involved. Okay. So for the both cases, complex 1 and complex 2, the carrier, the electron acceptor is the coenzyme Q. Okay, the coenzyme Q will take up the electrons from the complex 1, 2 electrons from the complex 1, and will reduce to the reduced coenzyme. Okay, इसी तरह से coenzyme Q is also the acceptor of the electrons from the complex 3 or from the complex 2, and it will take the electrons from the complex 2 and will get reduced and will transfer its electron to the complex 3.